Yo, 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 low, 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 low.
The Hawks on their way to the locker room earlier, hoping to send their fans home happy tonight. A view of the Atlanta skyline and all the action below it, as seen from the 17th Street Bridge. Hi everyone, greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. In this game, we'll see the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Memphis Grizzlies. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sidelines. DA, take it away.
Hey, Kevin. The Atlanta Hawks are a team trying to rise, with Trae Young shooting from the logo and setting the table, and John Collins banging on people's heads. Collins said, "We're definitely going to have the best pick-and-roll chemistry in the league for years to come." We'll see about that, guys, but they are very promising.
They're fun to watch, DA. Thanks. Yeah, tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience on each side.
And Kevin, you know what that means? It means we're going to see some spectacular plays, but a few that'll have you scratching your head as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the three. And for the Hawks, Young and Herter make up the back. Hunter at the three with Collins at the four. And it's Capella in at the five. And it's the Hawks to start out. Morant against Young. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
The threat of Trae Young, we talk so much about gravity in the NBA. It's unlocking some other scoring options. Strong take.
Now here's Morant. Brooks dishes to Winslow. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Kicks it out to Collins. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And the Grizzlies with possession. Morant with it. He's picked up by Collins. Morant passes to Brooks. Back to Morant. Passes it to Valanciunas. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
And have to commend the unselfish attitude. Like how Morant just recognized the open man and the ball was right there.
Now, here is Young. It's over Morant. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You just can't get tired of watching the way Young shoots the ball. I mean, what a fantastic release.
And it's just limitless in terms of the range. That's what makes it so impressive. He's a small guy, he's quick, and he's got great handles. But he can heave that up from just about anywhere. And when he gets hot, it's something to watch.
Now here's Morant. To the middle. Here's Valanciunas. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws of the game. Valanciunas hits them both. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. Pass to Hunter. Down low. Young's shot is off.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Now here's Morant. He feeds it to Jackson. Over Collins. And Jackson with the basket on the assist by Morant. Now Young. Lays it up and banks it in. Young's got 5.
At the top scorers in this league, like Trae Young could be, they get buckets when it's not easy to get buckets. Morant
drives in. No good that time. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Young against Morant. Young left side. Here's Capella. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Jackson trying to break free. And it's Morant missing. And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. And the rejection by Valanciunas. And here comes the break. Young against Morant. Here's Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And this is something Morant does well. His knack for knowing when to make that feed is impressive.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
A reverse. He takes it up and lays it in.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Now, here is Young. He's got 5. Fires the 3. A three-pointer is right on target. He's got 8.
That's Young's favorite shot right there. A lights-out long-distance sniper with unlimited range.
And they double up Morant. Winslow wide open. He fires. And Valanciunas kicks to Morant. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. It's going to be on Trae Young.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
Carter, he's checked in for the Hawks. Reddish comes in for Kevin Huerter. Both free throws good from Morant. Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, I mean, I could go on and on. And you're right, I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers. And, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment. But the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was, and we had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then. But I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Capella, and it's Bembry in for Collins. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Now Morant, after the missed 3 from Trae Young.
And for a great shooter, Morant really works for high percentage shots. He loves to take it inside.
Young against Morant. And the wide open shot from Reddish. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Now, here is Young. 8 points for him. Here's Reddish. Again, the Hawks score.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Who's going to miss first every time?
Wow, hammering it in.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
The Hawks trail by 3. The pass to Dedmon. Here's Bembry. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Morant passes to Gutteridge. Allen is trying to free himself up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And what an incredible shot in the arm for this franchise. The opportunity to draft a potential superstar in Jhon Morant, and they had only a 6% chance of landing that #2 overall pick.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Bruno Fernando comes in for Carter, and it's Teague in for Trae Young. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Elton's checked in.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
They've had a lot of good players come through Memphis over the years, GA, but probably no one with Morant's upside.
He has future league MVP potential. Once the three-point shot is consistent, once he cuts back on the turnovers, I just don't know how you stop him.
Tyus Jones, he's checked in for Memphis. 1:35 left to play in the first. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Allen is trying to free himself up, and it's Jones. That time on the assist by Clark.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
The shot by Reddish, no good.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
On the basket by Jones.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Teague deciding where to go with it. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Love the ball handling shown there from Jeff Teague.
Here's Melton. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Clark. It's stolen by Reddish. Teague at the elbow. He gets it in there.
Sometimes Reddish might defer too often, and maybe sometimes that's true. But also give him credit for being unselfish.
Jones, the pass to Valanciunas. Jones with it. And it's Reddish picking him up. Outside, Jones. Clock at 4. Valanciunas. And staying with the play, Valanciunas.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Here's Teague. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Teague's got 8.
Well, at 6'2" and 182, Jeff Teague really had to use all the strength in his body to get that shot off despite getting hit.
Jhon Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We've got more. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Working the offensive glass that sometimes comes from predictable shots from your offense, and they've been opportunistic here.
It's Reddish and Hunter teaming up at the forward spot. Bembry out there with Teague, and it's Fernando in at the center position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Stripped it away. Here's Clark. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Cam Reddish.
Easy to appreciate the physicality that Clark plays with. This is what earns him those calls.
John Collins, he's checked in for Atlanta. Kevin Huerter comes in for DeAndre Bembry. Memphis also making some changes. Justice Winslow, he's checked in for Anderson. And Brooks subbed in for DeAnthony Melton. Here's Collins. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Yeah, the way you keep plays alive is with some effort, and John Collins giving it to you. On
the wing, Jones. Teague covering. Jones kicks to Winslow. No good from outside. The Hawks trail it. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, thanks very much, Kevin. Clint Capella is a 7-footer in track shoes. He said, I always try to have that pace. Whenever I sprint, I have an impact on the offense. I try to focus on that and keep my energy up. Guys, guards love big men who run the floor as hard as Capella. Back to you.
He is indeed, David, very athletic. Thanks. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Bruno Fernandez. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Hawks passing it around. And Herter gets it to go.
He's shooting that with tons and tons of confidence. Herter with another catch-and-shoot basket.
Brooks, the pass to Jackson. The feed to Clark. He kicks it to Winslow. Back to Clark. Winslow against Collins. 6 on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Shoots it up. And the Grizzlies get it back. Feeds it to Jackson. And he lays it straight in. Jackson's got 6 points.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Now, here's Hunter, guarded closely. Outside Teague. Another three for Atlanta.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instincts. You know, he doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind and the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. And, you know, at the center and in the swing position, those are two guys that still are very reliable.
It's stolen by Capella. And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta, trailing by 2. And the rejection by Jackson. And they get it back. Capella with the bucket.
A big who lives inside. Capella knows he's a center. He knows he makes his living off scoring close in against that good D.
No good from Clark.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he laid it straight up and in.
Yeah, the defender all over.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for the Hawks,
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
Already impressing at a young age. Kevin Herter's dead-eye accuracy from deep, combined with being a fearless competitor going inside. That's going to pay some dividends throughout his career.
And what was once a weakness for Collins, now a strength. His defense has taken huge strides since the start of last season.
And I think a young player like John Collins learns that blocks are not just a statistic that reveal how good you can be defensively. It's about positioning. It's about communication. And John Collins wants to be more complete on that end of the floor.
Winslow kicks to Clark. Back to Winslow. Pass to Gutteridge. A 3-ball. Rebound by the Hawks. Collins has got 4 rebounds now tonight. For the 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Carter against Winslow. Brooks feeling it out a bit. And another miss by Memphis. Here's the Hawks with the ball. They're on a 17-6 run. Stolen by Jackson. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
The potential is there. For Clark, it's about expanding the range so that it makes him more versatile offensively.
For the Hawks, Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Collins. Reddish comes in for Carter. And DeAndre Bembry subbed in for Kevin Huerter. Memphis also making some changes. Anderson, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. DeAnthony Melton comes in for Brooks. And it's John Morant in for Winslow.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Pass to Bembry. Young outside from the arc. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Morant.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Here's Young. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Morant against Young. And that one's good. Morant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And how about the body control? Morant, even when under duress, stays calm, cool, and collected.
Young finds Capella. Here's Bembry. To the inside. Young. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Shifty guard Trae Young finds his ways into some of those cracks and crevices.
Here's Morant. Here's Anderson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 5th assist in this one.
Yeah, draw the D in, kick it out for the open shot. That's taking a page straight out of your textbook. Well done.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Melton passes to Gutteridge. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Here's Melton. There's the pass to Morant. Left side Anderson. It's stolen by Reddish. Floats one. It's rebounded by Gutteridge.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
And good that time. Clark's got 10 points.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Young. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
Well, he doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Now here's Morant. 15 points in the game. With 1 on the clock. And that one released in time, but no good.
And really, this is the role of Capella. To come out, play that strong defense. And
thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every. We saw Trae Young lighting it up in the first half. He had 16 points. Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
you know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
You can get into a passing rhythm, and so far all of his have been on point.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins' five. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the three slot. It's Morant with the drive.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shatter the rim.
Atlanta leading by 5. Here's Herter. That one goes. Count it. 10 points for him.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
But they'll get another chance. Back to Morant. Kicks to Valanciunas. 6 to shoot. Young against Morant. There's Winslow. Off target from three-point range.
The third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
And Herter gets it to go.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Brooks outside. Beyond the arc. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
And where Brooks seemed to have carved out a niche, GA, his consistency from range and from the line.
Kev, if you can space the floor and hit your free throws, you're going to be in the rotation. Brooks really came into his own last season. And the more he refines his shot selection, the more valuable he becomes to this team.
Bruno Fernando's checked in for Atlanta. Teague comes in for Trae Young. The Grizzlies also making a change. Tyus Jones, he's checked in for John Morant. It will go down, and the Hawks' lead is cut down now to just 6 on the basket from Brooks.
0 defense. You can't let a good shooter have the wide-open 3.
Here's Herter. Brooks covering. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Hunter. But they get it back. Fernando, the pass to Herter. Here's Fernando. Guarded by Valanciunas. Passes it to Hunter. Clock at 6 from downtown. And Winslow pulls it down. Winslow's got 4 rebounds in this game. Jones dishes to Brooks. Jones up top. Teague covering. Tipped away. Here's Hunter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Just getting inside as a wing can help you out a lot, and Hunter right there forces the defense to foul.
Well, in the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather taken? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Wow. I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know, Kawhi's got a couple finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. Yep, I'm going to agree with you. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Winslow kicks to Brooks. Back to Winslow. Taken away. And here's the fast break. Goes up, and it's slammed in by T.
Shooters tend to be hungry, but this time Herter finds an open teammate.
Pass to Brooks. Plays it up off the glass. Brooks has got 8 points.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Pass to Herter. Takes the 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
Yeah, the defense there in chill mode. We all know he can burn them from three-point range.
Here's Jackson. Atlanta with the rebound. Fernando's got 4 rebounds in this game. And the foul called on Tyus Jones. That's his first foul. Reddish, he's checked in for Atlanta. And Memphis making a change here. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
The Grizzlies trail by 7. Teague against Jones. And it's Teague, that time on the assist from Reddish. 15 points for Jeff Teague.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Carter drives in. And the rejection by Valanciunas. And Memphis turns it over again. So for the Hawks, Dwayne Dedmon comes in for Bruno Fernando. And it's Bembry in for Hunter. The Grizzlies also making a change. Clark's checked in. The Hawks leading by 9. Teague the pass to Dedmon. Teague can't hit. The Grizzlies have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Anderson's shot is off. Atlanta's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots, 6 of 13. Bembry the pass to Dedmon. Basket good. Dedmon's got the lead up to 11 now for the Hawks.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Anderson outside, right wing. Melton feeling it out a bit. Shot clock at 5. And stolen by Jeff Teague. And now it's Teague running. He can go all the way. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Brandon Clark.
And what makes Jeff Teague such a tough cover is his skill in drawing fouls.
Free throw good, Teague. And Memphis making a change here. Morant's checked in. So he gets them both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
It's stolen by Valanciunas. Up top, Morant. Dedmon defending. Right at the free throw line, Valanciunas.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Here's Carter, and that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Carter's got his first basket of the night.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
That one's in there. The Hawks' lead is cut to just 11 points in the basket from Morant. Teague the pass to Reddish. And it's Carter penetrating.
And you know Carter is taking off on the drive. When he has a head of steam like that, he's looking to tear off the rim.
And finished off by Morant.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. Atlanta making some changes. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. John Collins comes in for Vince Carter. And Trae Young subbed in for Teague. And the Grizzlies also with a sub. Jackson, he's checked in for Brandon Clark. And so it's Atlanta with it. Collins passes to Bembry. Back to Collins. And it's Young at the elbow. And that one is good.
Trae Young looking like one of those young players who on a nightly basis gives you something you haven't seen before.
It's Morant with the drive. That one good for 2. Morant's got 23 points.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
And Young kicks to Collins. Now the pass to Reddish. Collins looking around. Shot clock at 6. Capella dishes to Collins. Here's Bembry. Passes it to Reddish. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. 5 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Morant. And Capella sends it back. And so it's Atlanta. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Back to the action. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. A moment now to reset the lineups. Back to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. On the court for Atlanta. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young is out there with Reddish. And it's Capella in at the center. Winslow's checked in for Anderson.
And as good as Morant's been, there's still plenty of upside. One of the younger players to enter the draft in 2019.
And Reddish with the slam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's Valanciunas. An easy 2 points on the layup.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Young pass to Capella. Rebounded by Jackson.
Well, you can tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting. Well, it's one thing to play good defense, but then to alter the shot and get the rebound, that's a good day's work.
To the paint, here's Young, and he banks in the layup. Young's got 10 points in just the second half.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And they only got a slight edge from the ballers, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Yeah, when Collins gets up there like that, look out.
Here's Morant. And there's Valanciunas on the assist by Morant. Morant's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. And Young kicks to Reddish. Outside Collins. Dishes to Young. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
The defense has to take the ball out of his hands. He's just knocking down every three-pointer he takes right now.
Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Reddish. Jones checked in for Memphis. In the corner, Winslow with it. Outside, Jones. Back to Winslow. On the wing, Brooks. Capella covering. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And he's good on the second. Atlanta leading by 15. Herder passes to Collins. Young outside. From deep. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 8 rebounds in this game. On the wing, Winslow. He dishes it to Valanciunas. Right side, Jackson. Brooks, the pass to Valanciunas. And stolen by Hunter. Oh, and here comes Young all alone. Plays it in off the breakaway. Young's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Good instincts there from Hunter to get the steal.
Jones drives in, and there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And there's the foul. This goes against Atlanta. And that one falls for Jones. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Hawks have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Here's Hunter. Banked in off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 17.
pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Jones dishes to Jackson. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists tonight. Atlanta's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Young passes to Capella. Back to Young. And the layup's good off the glass. Young's got 17 points here in the second half.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Jones looking for an opening. Valanciunas passes to Jackson. Back to Valanciunas.
Yeah, they're starting to go in the wrong direction in terms of turnovers. It's slowly becoming a problem. And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Morant, he's checked in for Memphis. Out to the right wing. Hunter, no one around him. And it's good off the back rim and in.
Well, pretty good setup from the team there as Hunter's able to focus in on that one.
Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Hey, he's the guy that you want to go to right now trying to put this one away.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. Pass to Herter. Lets it go from deep. Shot's good from Young. Young's got 40 points.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
Morant, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Well, he makes it look effortless out there. Until the defense actually presents a challenge for him, expect those kind of results.
And, you know, he hasn't been able to get to the line as much as he did in that first half. Credit the defense for making the adjustment.
The Hawks leading by 19 points. And here's Young. To the left side wing. Jackson against Collins. Hawks passing it around. Jackson coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 6 assists in the game.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Atlanta calls timeout. A moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Jhon Morant.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
Reddish, he's checked in for the Hawks. For the finish, and finished off by Morant.
Yeah, when Morant gets it dialed up, he can be unstoppable. Just too many ways to score.
Atlanta leading by 18. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. And Herter gets it to go.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
First one falls for him. And the Hawks making a change here. Hunter's checked in. Jackson hits both of them. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Hunter. Unloads from 9, and the rejection by Valanciunas. Morant drives in. Count the basket.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Hawks.
A few times this season, turnovers have cost them, but they really kept the ball under control.
They were both focused and relentless.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Trae Young.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
Aggressive move by Capella. His length and athleticism, it's tough to handle when he gets the ball that deep.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Jang. Jaren Jackson comes in for Kyle Anderson. Justice Winslow, he's checked in for Jackson. And Brooks subbed in for Grayson Allen.
And the fearlessness Morant plays with making the defense uneasy, forcing them to give in.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Jang, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Jackson comes in for Justice Winslow. And Grayson Allen subbed in for Dylan Brooks. Here's Teague. And the rejection by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Here's Jones. There's a minute left to play here in the fourth. The pass to Herter. 5 on the clock. Another shot. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
And that one's good. Morant.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Over to the wing. Here's Herter, defended by Allen. And Herter gets it to go. And the Hawks lead by 15.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Both free throws good from Morant. Morant with the steal. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. Teague against Morant. Teague with the ball. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Trae, leadership is such a key part of that point guard position. So what do you focus on with that?
I'm a big guy and good in team chemistry, so any chance I can, go bowling, hang out with these guys, build chemistry, and I think that's where it starts, is off the court, because that translates on.
Yeah, you guys look like a tight-knit group right now, man. Congrats on the win. Kevin?
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.